Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, I'm going to teach you from beginning and from scratch how to build a Sora 2 n8n automation in the simplest, fastest, and the easiest way possible today as a beginner. Okay, so I'm going to do everything node by node, and I'll be entering all the data manually, guys, so you can actually see how it works and how the dots and nodes connect together, guys. And as I go, I'll be explaining everything, guys, okay? And also, I will be providing the entire template that I'm going to be building today for free, guys. So below the video in the description box, you find a link to download the final template, guys, okay? Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing I want to do, I want to add a form submit node, because that's how we're going to send the data to the Sora, okay? We're going to be sending essentially a prompt or description and also a photo reference file, okay? So I'm going to call it something like Sora 2, okay? And I'm going to say describe your video here, all right? And for form elements, what I want a description, or essentially it's a prompt, right? It's going to be text, describe what's video about, okay? Then I need a file, which is going to be a photo reference, right? And that's going to be a file. I'm going to leave the accepted file tabs as blank, okay? But you can restrict it to JPEG, PNG if you want to, right? But for demo purposes, I'm going to leave it as it is. And I'm going to click on here. I'm going to click on save, okay? Always make sure to save. Otherwise, if something crashes or freezes up and need to refresh, your work will be gone, okay? So make it a good practice. So the next step, what do we need? Actually, let's double check if the form is working. So the description is working and the photo reference is working. Awesome. So next thing I want to do, I want to add a OpenAI node, because that's how we're going to use the Sora 2 and generate the video. And I'm going to look for video, this one right here. And the resource is video, generate. And for the model, I'm going to use Sora 2, not the Sora 2 Pro. And just a bit of a background. So if I go to model pricing, so Sora 2 is essentially costing 10 cents per second if you go with portrait, 720, 1280, or that essentially is a vertical or the classic standard TikTok shorts or YouTube shorts, right, format, essentially a vertical. You can also do a landscape, so that's a 16 by 9. That's more of like a standard PC screen or TV screen, right? So that's sort of like a movie format. Also, you can use it for ads if you want to. So that will change also your pricing, right? The format and the timing. The longer the video, the more you pay. And also, if you use Sora 2 Pro, obviously you're going to pay more. It's going to be 30 cents per second. And the difference between the two really is the quality of the output. Okay, Sora 2 can produce a lot of glitches and, unwanted artifacts, right? Like melting backgrounds, shifting elements in the background, some deformities. But again, for purpose of the demo, we're going to be using a Sora 2, and it's more than enough to learn how to work with the model, okay? So let's go back to n8n, guys, and let's do that. And we're going to be using Sora 2. For prompt, I'm going to delete this, but we're going to be using an expression just in a bit. For seconds, we can do 8 seconds, okay? So we are essentially paying 80 cents, below $1. So here, 1280, we need to change this to 720 by 1280 because we want to switch to vertical. This is good. For the prompt, I'm just going to leave test here. We're going to change that in a second. Now, actually, I forgot to add a node in here, which is edit image. And that's going to be a edit image, if I can find it, guys. Come on. Okay, resize. That's what I'm looking for. So resize. The width is going to be 720 because we need to match that with the Sora. Otherwise, it's going to create funny videos, or it's going to crash the API because the input and output is not expected or unexpected format, essentially. For the height, we're going to do 1280, and this is good to go. We're going to switch this one to ignore aspect ratio because we're going to be uploading our own image in the exact format. That's going to be matching the width and the height here. So that's good to go. So we have the basics. Now we just need to run the flow so we can get some data, right? So create video about this ordinary face serum. Okay, you guys are gonna see exactly what I mean because right now it probably doesn't make sense when I'm typing. Let's choose a file, and I'm gonna be using this product right here, which is essentially a facial product. Okay, so it's a brand that makes facial products and it's really big on social media. So we'll create a UGC content style around this product where we're gonna have a AI avatar. It's gonna have the product in their hands and it's gonna talk about the product, okay? So really classic TikTok, Amazon affiliate type of stuff. So let's do that. That's the image. I'm gonna click on submit. Cool, so now we have the data. That's exactly what we want. And now let's edit image or click on edit image node. So here we need to change a couple of things. So the property name is changing from data to photo reference because that's what we're feeding to the edit image node. Okay, so if we click on execute, we should have it here. If I view that, here is my image. Okay, awesome. So we have that. Next up, we're gonna click on the OpenAI node. And here we need to do a few things. Actually, I forgot to do one thing here. I need to add a reference. And the reference will be also photo reference, okay, because we need to match the name. And size is good, seconds are good for the prompt. So we need to pull the prompt for the JSON, and that's gonna be coming from on-form submission. And we need to go to JSON. So now we can delete this and switch to expression. And all you need to do here really just drag the description prompt, this text right here, just drag it to job, and that's going to be your prompt. Okay, there you go. So let's review everything before we send this to OpenAI. So edit image, we have the photo reference, that's good, it's working. And generate a video, we have everything here too. Video generates where two, we have prompt for the size, the seconds, and the photo reference here, guys. Okay, so we have everything we need. Let's go ahead and send this to Sora 2 and generate our first video, guys. Okay, so it's gonna take roughly a 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So I'll put you guys on the pause and I'll return the minute it's ready to look at it. Okay, guys, now it's good to go. If you're ready, guys, I'm ready to. Let's go check it out. So it took roughly almost 3 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes 57 seconds. That's pretty good considering it's generating a AI video with a reference. Not bad. I'm sure it's gonna get better with time. So to preview the video, it's gonna be here on the right side. Okay, and all we need to do is just click on view, and that's our video.
Hyaluronic acid and provitamin B5. This lightweight serum pulls in.
Pretty good, guys.
Skin feels softer, looks
nice. I mean, guys, what do you want for 80 cents? For 80 cents, it's a pretty good video, I would say. Obviously, there are a couple of things I would change. You know, I would avoid adding any text because texts are usually pretty ugly and usually deformed. But again, you can adjust the prompt and say something like no added text or whatever. And the style direction, you can always do that. So this is really just an example how you can do it. This is bare bones foundation. You can adjust it and do it any way that you want. And if you're feeling a bit more creative, what you can do, obviously I'm not gonna cover that in today's video. You can also, for example, add a AI agent node, okay, somewhere in the middle. Okay, so I would say it would usually go somewhere in here, okay, between the edit image and the generate video. So what's gonna happen, you can have an agent that will generate prompt for you dynamically, okay? Obviously, you need to pre-prompt the AI agent saying, hey, you're gonna receive a creative asset, and here is the topic, and come up with a really cool UGC style script for the video, for the AI generation model, right? So you need to be really detailed and explain what do you want, and then AI agent will polish and do the rest, okay? So that's kind of the option number 2, what you can also do if you don't want to do the manual work all the time. And you can also automate a lot of A/B testing creative. For example, you can have an agent, and then you can have a maybe 10 generated video nodes fed to the AI agent, and it will dynamically generate 10 different prompts for these AI models. So this way you have 10 creatives right away that you can A/B test for your Facebook ads or TikTok ads, whatever, guys, just as an A/B test, and then figure out which one is the winner, and then maybe create a better version or create a human version, okay? So there's a lot of cool ways you can do it, a lot of ways you can automate that, okay, guys? So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. That really, really helps my channel to grow, so make sure to do that. And if you have any questions or feedback, drop a comment below, guys. And don't forget to grab the free n8n template just below the video in the description box. And thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna see you next time.